Puck comes out as a chance, stopped by Hulse. Loose puck out in front. Hulse waves the right leg pad at it. And the Blaze scoop this one clear. Talberg, he spins around his man nicely. Gets one Ehrhard, shooting! Good save by Hayden Levine on the glove. Fancy work from Kim Talberg, also amongst the scorers last night. Yeah, Blaze win the face-off. Nice work from Quint. Shot from the point. Alexander Kukali blocked on the way through. Garrett Johnston takes it wide. Backhands it back in the corner. Yellowhorn. He finds Kukali. Looks in. Shoots. A good save from Levine. Jumps on the rebound. Alexander Kukali got his first league assist last night. Was looking for his first goal here, and it was a good stop from the Storm netminder.
Yeah, Kukali takes advantage of the situation. You can see he's just off the screen on right defence, and then he's coming across initially to peel for Garrett Johnson, who's nominally a lefty on that pairing. He actually is moving across to covering because Johnson's wrapping around, but sees there's a gap there and pinches up because he can take real advantage there. Gets a good shot off, but a nice save from Levine.
Yeah. Puck ends up in the corner. Check comes in on Jesper Orval. Blaze able to put this in the hands of Brady Norrish. Drops it off for Vasily. Vasily has some space, shoots! Levine makes a save. The rebound is somewhere in and adjacent to the net. It ends up in the equipment of the netminder. The whistle goes, and the Coventry Blaze come right back up in transition, have a great scoring chance.
Yeah, nice move here. Again, playing direct. Vasily comes across right into the middle, and then everyone gets a little bit tangled up, and as Levine comes back around, just nudges that post, and it's enough to take it off the moorings.
Forbes, he'll chip that one in and chase. Out comes Levine to play it. Nice work from Forbes, has the puck on his skate. Kim Talberg will take over here. Tries to go the long way round. Keep it away from Dallas Ehrhard. Nice play from Talberg, drops off of Vasily. Finds Curran out in front with time and space to kill. And he scores! All the time in the world for Johnny Curran. And he took that time, he took a second, took a breath, ended up taking a backhand, and ended giving the Blaze a lead, Stu. This is a wonderful bit of patience from Curran.
Wonderful bit of patience from Curran, a really good team goal as well. The cycle beforehand, Forbes, Talberg, some great work keeping it around, and then Curran takes the space that he's got, waits, just comes round, gets it on his backhand, and just shovels it into the back of the net.
Clements will backhand that one in. Nice stick lift from Venus. Allows Cook some space. Shrugs off Tyson Fawcett. Venus behind the net, out in front. Oh, it bobbles off the pads. Good save off Cook. Puck's still there. Venus is trying to gather it, and his shot's blocked on the way through. Blaze having a couple of big moments offensively here in the kind of latter stage of the period, Stu.
Yeah, they've just started turning up the pressure, but they have to be cautious as well, because if they step up too much, they might give away the breakaway just like that. Yeah,
Brady Norrish fresh off the bench had to deal with Simmons, who throws a big old hit as Marley Quince is going to take this behind the line. Marley Quince out in front on a big opportunity. Good save from Levine. Puck is still there. Shot in tight from Nathan Ripley. And a good save from the netminder. Nathan Ripley spun off the pile, took a shot. It was a good stop.
Yeah, good stop indeed from Levine, who's got himself in a good position.
There's a one-timer comes in, off the crossbar. Big heavy shot from Critchlow, I think. And well, that's twice in the space of a couple of shifts that Pavel Hulse has had those posts come to his rescue. Herman sends one to the net. Oh, chipped off the chest of Hulse, they score! On the rebound in front, Barrow. And they tie this game up, only a handful of seconds having gone on the power play. And that was coming for the Manchester Storm, Stu, and finally they convert.
Yeah, absolutely. It was coming there. They got themselves set up nicely, and their rebound in front. Barrow being the player in the middle of their setup, mops up the rebound nicely. Just 18 seconds on that power play from start to finish.
Talberg under some pressure from Ehrhard, who stands him up at the red line. Blaze looking to have one more trip into the offensive zone, it seems, as sent in looking for Billings, poked away by the goalie Levine, out of immediate danger, as Yellowhorn's going to squeeze himself along the boards and come out with the puck. Yellowhorn looking for the slot. A bit of pressure on Norrish. This might feed in a breakaway for DeLuca. Out comes Hulse to play, and a big dive diving poke check. There's going to be a penalty. As I think Hulsa created a little bit of carnage with that diving poke check. DeLuca caught a piece of Halbert in the melee. Both players have come out a little worse for wear, but there is going to be a penalty. Gosh, that would look like an awful collision.
It's an awful collision for all involved. Thankfully, it looks like everybody's getting up, but it's going to be a tripping call there.
And the Manchester Storm obviously scoring, what, a minute ago, more or less, Stu, on that power play. They've only got 9 seconds here in the remnants of the first period, but certainly to start the second period, their eyes are going to be lighting up here.
Yeah, absolutely. They failed already. That they've got an 18-second power play marker. Can they do it again? They got 9 seconds here, but if they don't manage to do it, they get 1:51 at the start of the next penalty.
Like you said, Stu, didn't take him long on that first power play. Herman will shoot from the point, and it's gone through. Paavo Hulsa. And just like that, Stu, the Manchester Storm get a lead going into the second period. A shot from the point, found a hole. Barrow's gone to the bench. Maybe he got a piece of it. It looks like he's claiming it. And that's wonderful stuff for Matt Ginn's boys.
Yeah, Herman flicks it in, and it definitely looks like Barrow there right in front gets that tip down. And again, the Storm strike quickly on the power play.
Curran throws on weak side. Comes out the other end as the Blaze send it to the net for an area. They score! Talberg with a finishing touch. The puck came out of the corner. I think it was Yellowhorn who set it down for him. Not usually on this line as we look again, Stu, and the Blaze have tied this game up.
Yeah, Yellowhorn comes down and round and then just gets the slightest of touches there. Talberg certainly very animated. We'll get another look, see if exactly what of Kim Talberg he gets. He comes across, settles that pass down, and just gets his stick there. Just jams it in short side.
Yep, 32.1% on the power play in the regular season. It's third overall in the Premier Sports Elite League. Talberg drops that puck off. Oh, Clements has got some space. His eyes lit up, but made the mature play, the sensible play. Didn't think he'd get one clean and bailed out. Allow this line to set up here. Clements thought about the one-timer. Offers it back to the right wing. Oh, they score! A blast from Vaselli. And the Blaze are back in front. They do score on the power play. And this is turning into a firefight in the Midlands, Stu.
Absolute shootout right now. Clements there. Vesley absolutely rips that one from the dot. Just gets all behind it. Hayden Levine doesn't really have much chance there. This is one, he's got a good line of sight as well here. Talbot, well, actually, no, in fact, Talbot's got a great screen in front there.
Yep. The shift for young Brit Finlay Ulrich was amongst the scorers last night. That's going to be a breakaway. Big chance for Orval. In on goal. He scoops one just wide of the target. He was shrugged away by Alex Forbes. The referees say carry on, although Orval was adamant that should be a penalty shot. And again, he is going to be adamant that's a penalty, and that will be called as Forbes kind of got on the back of him a little, shoved him down to the ice, manhandled him, and
power break. It's time for a power break. This is a net 23 for the Blaze. 2 minutes in Coventry plumbing and heating supply penalty box for tripping.
a couple of seconds left on the 5-on-3 then as ends up with Orval. DeLuca shoots, looks for a tip in front. It comes off a body, heavy off the body of Nathaniel Halbert. He tries to get that one in the zone. It comes off the skate of just Orval. There's a whistle for offside as Orval and Halbert go awkwardly into the corner together. I didn't think there was any wrestling on the television this weekend, but maybe they're missing it a little too much.
It happened last night. Certain companies' premium live event, it was last night. But lots of challenges there between the two sides, and Orval looks a little bit shaken up there.
It's going to be a penalty for, is that roughing or checking to the head on Nathaniel Halbert? And the nightmare scenario indeed plays out for the Blaze. I thought holding would probably be, all right, I kind of get that. He was cuddled up into him nicely there, but, well, not nicely, obviously, as Orval ended up coming off a bit worse, but you understand what I mean. But either way, extended 5-on-3 time for the Storm. Like, you're not going to get a better opportunity to tie the game halfway through, more or less, Stu. So I think this power play unit are going to be licking their lips. Orval at the half wall. DeLuca at the point. They play give and go. Back to DeLuca. Earhart. Him and DeLuca exchanging passes. Earhart to the goal line. Out in front, they score! Simmons. Tied up at 3. Patient play from the Manchester Storm as the boos ring out for the Sky Dome Arena. And Scott Simmons has a real habit of scoring against the Coventry Blaze, Stu, particularly in this building as he buries one there. Yeah,
good bit of positioning in 5-on-3. You just simply can't cover everyone there. The 3 in the middle do as much as they can, but Simmons has got on the front there. Kakali has to go down. Venus is there challenging, but it's not quite enough there, and Simmons gets the goal on the power play.
132 of 5-on-4 then on the Garrett Johnston minor penalty. Blaze absolutely desperate for a kill. They've spent, the last, actually, not just the last 10 minutes, a lot of this period short-handed. And they started the period well. They got a couple of goals, they got themselves back in front, and then they found themselves in some penalty trouble, and that can kill you as DeLuca. Oh, nice skating from DeLuca. Out in front, sends it to the back door. That was wonderful from DeLuca. The Storm couldn't pull the trigger on the shot, though. Herman shovels it across. Ends up back with Anthony DeLuca. Steps in to the weak side, top of the circle, down low, big save, Holzer. There is a rebound. The net's gaping, and they score. DeLuca gets the Storm back in front. His 3rd goal in 2 games, and he is loving life in a Manchester Storm jersey. There's a big scramble in the slot. Holz has come out aggressively, and the Blaze just couldn't box out and get a handle on it. And the Storm back in front as this scoreline seesawing, Stu, here in this game.
Yeah, seesawing indeed. Blaze went 1 up, Storm get 2, go 2-1 up, Blaze get 2, go 3-2 up. Now Storm get 2, back to 4-3.
Bookends are back with Brady Norrish. Off the boards, a little bit of pressure. Oh, Talberg got around the hit and came out the other side with the puck. He dumps it towards the net. That comes off a Storm defenseman. And now Manchester can come out of the zone with the puck. Here's Simmons. Takes a wide route behind the net under some pressure from Halbert. Ends up in the hands of Radek Vasily. Vasily saw that puck get away from him. The Blaze went with Talberg scores! Talberg ties it at 4! And the Coventry Blaze gets something out of nothing on the rush. A bit of a broken play. Vasily looked like he'd mishandled it here, but the Blaze got it back. He never gave up on the puck, did Radek Vasily. Talberg, I think that's his 2nd of the night, Stu, right?
It's his 1st goal of the evening because he didn't get a credit earlier on. But Vesely comes in, and then the Storm defenseman actually carries that in for Talberg, and then he just gets a really quick release there past the netminder Levine and ends up tying it up. Great play by Talberg, who's now got 2 assists and a goal, and the 1 goal that he didn't get any credit on was the goal where he was the screen in front on the power play. Having a great night thus far, the Swede.
Yeah.
By 16, Talberg. That's number 16.
Talberg and a Storm defenseman checks. Check comes in on Clements from Barrow. Out comes Clements with it. He finds Vasily. Tried to turn it onto the forehand. Good defense from Sullivan. And Hayden Levine can play that puck behind the net. Plays it around the boards. Talberg first to it for the Coventry Blaze, though. In comes Curran. Curran tries to drive the net front. Out in front for Talberg. He scores! Kim Talberg mopping up right in front of the net. And the Coventry Blaze leapfrog back in front. This game has swung from end to end. And Kim Talberg bags another.
Kim Talberg having an absolute stormer of a game for the Coventry Blaze this evening. Gets his 2nd of the night, 4 points. He's got a big smile on his face there, looking really happy with himself.
Yellowhorn reaching for it. Couldn't keep it away from the Storm defenseman. Puck flung out the zone. Back in again from Norrish. Oh, Johnny Curran picks up that loose puck. A bit of a mistake from the Storm. Comes out in front of one-timer. Oh, it's behind Levine. And they have put it behind the line for Talberg's hat-trick. But is he going to stand? The referee's arm's in the air. Talberg's going to go to the bench and celebrate. If this stands, it's his hat-trick. If not, it's a penalty on Hazeldine, who's being escorted to the box. Blaze think they bagged a 6. And nobody knows what's happening, Stu. Well, certainly I don't.
I've got no idea. The referee has not signalled a goal. He signalled a penalty. The light went on. There's a lot of noise. I think they're going to go and check.
Yeah. Well, there'll be a few things to consider here. It's if, you know, the Manchester Storm player touched the puck up and there was a penalty, then it is a penalty as much as it sucks for Coventry. That's the call on the play, right? You know. But
yeah.
If the net's off as well, because the net came off in that one, lots to consider. Taking their time on this one as they should, you know. Well, let's be honest, a 2-goal hockey game with 122. Not impossible, but it's tough. A power play's tough anyway because, you know, more than likely you're going to spend a lot of it behind a man. This is a big one. They're going to say no goal. But they've got a man in the box, so I guess Coventry are going to end up on the power play. Kim Talberg will have to wait for his first Coventry Blaze hat-trick. Norwich behind the goal line with Marley Quint. Comes back round for Brady Norwich. He finds Quint shoveled around, and now Manchester are going to get the puck and get out the zone. Hayden Levine's going to head to the bench. So we'll go 5-on-5. I guess the Blaze have spotted this. They managed to get the puck up the ice. Everybody in the Skydome is screaming for Coventry to shoot. They are 5-on-5, don't forget, with the empty net though. Yellowhorn, out-muscled on the boards. A hit comes in from Norwich. Storm fighting for their lives in this game, but the puck's come loose. Halbert up ice with the net empty. Oh, it came off DeLuca. Back to block it. Halbert shucks off DeLuca. The Blaze haven't got the puck. Now Manchester come up ice. Into the last 20 seconds. Puck in front of Hulser. There's a man under Hulser. He's trying to get up and out of Hulser. They're all tangled up. Meanwhile, the Blaze are coming up ice with the puck. A penalty's going to be called. This game has been bonkers, and it hasn't even ended yet. A handful of seconds to go. Jesper Orval, I think it's probably drawn a penalty here. I don't know whether it's from the netminder or what, but Yellowhorn's also going to go to the box. What did we say about discipline? Manchester have 4 on... It looks like they're going to be 4-on-3 on a PP for the last 7 seconds. This is a crucial face-off. It's sat there for the Storm. They're going to have one more shot wide of the target. They might get another if they can quickly reload. Another one-timer. Big save, Hulser, and the Blaze get both points. And Hulser throws his stick at the backboard like a javelin. Usually his celebration is to take a running swan dive, but I don't think that last one will catch on, Stu.
Yeah, it's a great job by the Coventry Blaze. You know, a win when you're perhaps not playing well, things aren't going your way, but they dug in, particularly in that third period, gritted out the victory and got themselves the 2 points at the end of the game.
And all eyes go to the Finnish goalie, Paavo Hulser. It's almost expected now. The Steelers have their Eddie, the Blaze have their Wave, and they also have Paavo Hulser giving his teammates fist bumps as they go off the ice, teasing the crowd. It's almost how I feel the Romans acted when their favourite gladiator won a fight. As here we go, Paavo. Up she goes, and I really hope that he doesn't injure himself doing that one day, as that would be very unfortunate.
I'm sure Danny Stewart has his heart in his mouth every time that happens.